So the next thing that we want to talk about, and this is actually the last thing, is our fourth year design projects. So all undergraduate engineering students here at Waterloo have to complete what's called a capstone project. So essentially, it's a chance for you to put to use everything that you've learned over the last 5 years. And since we have 404B students, we thought it would be really cool to just give you a very quick pitch or introduction as to what we're building. So you have some idea of the kinds of problems that you might be able to tackle with this academic background. And then of course, if you have more questions about those things after, we're more than happy to take them. I've done a lot of talking, but I think I'm first. So, so have you ever returned something that you bought online because it just didn't fit you well? If so, you've contributed to the $40 billion worth of apparel and footwear returns that happen each year. My team, Trendy, is trying to bring mobile streaming to fashion commerce, and we're aiming to create a new shopping experience that combines the convenience of online shopping with the information that you get from physically trying on products. So users of our application can watch posts with similar body measurements to their own, actually try on and discuss different apparel items. And ideally, those users then can vicariously get the feedback that they need to make informed purchase decisions. Okay, so my team is working with a client called TJX Canada. They are Winners, HomeSense, and Marshalls. They are known as an off-price retailer. Off-price retailers usually have a mandate which they have to prove compliance for. So if you're wondering why Winners is so cheap, it's that they market that they have to be 20 to 60% off of their competitor products. And if they don't, they are at risk of being sued for millions or billions of dollars. So we have built Comper, which is a merchandise compliance software, which allows them to completely streamline their processes for creating reports for audits. And what it does is, part one, you're able to collect information about your products, both manually for non-branded products and both through scraping and automated solutions through the web for non-branded products. So, yes. I don't pitch like my teammates.
So for the first time in history, less than 50% of adults read literature for pleasure. But 80% of them are going to tell you that they want to read more. And why is this? Well, stories are social, but books are lonely. And that's why Caravan is making reading social. The Caravan mobile app is a social reading companion that allows you to connect more deeply with the stories you love, and now with your fellow readers as well. And feel free to ask questions afterwards.
All right, so my project, Max Rewards, is maximizing credit card rewards. So in 2016, 72% of Canadians owned at least one credit card that earned some sort of rewards, but most people don't really understand how these rewards fully work or how to make decisions to use these cards effectively. So what we're doing is coming up with a solution to help users decide which credit card to use on their transactions. So when cards earn points in different ways, there are certain transactions that might be better spent on one credit card than another. So what we do is we provide point of purchase recommendations to our users and tell them for each purchase that they're making what credit card they should use. So this is just a sample of 2 credit cards that earn cash back in different ways, and each of these cards have different limits. So depending on how you spend throughout a month, so how much you spend on certain categories, and how consistent your spending is, we would recommend to you which card you should use for each transaction.